Bert McConnell. He's a 93-year-old World War II vet. He was in the D-Day invasion of Normandy on Omaha Beach, and he's come here to share some things with you. So if you have questions, let me show you a couple of things and let him explain some stuff first.
And the Purple Heart there, that's the wounded medal. And the striped one over there on the far side is Silver Star.
Staff Sergeant Bert McConnell, 116th Infantry, U.S. Army, for gallantry in action against the enemy in Normandy, France. On the 17th of July, 1944, Staff Sergeant McConnell, in the face of enemy fire, voluntarily led a small group into the area and successfully retrieved the weapons and ammunition. As a result of this brave act, the weapons were reemployed to repel later enemy counterattacks. The initiative, bravery, and devotion to duty displayed by Staff Sergeant McConnell reflects great credit upon himself and the military service. What kind of weapon did you use?
Well, a machine gun and a rifle.
You don't want
I was a machine gun section leader, which consisted of two guns and two squads. The Battle of St. Lo and the Battle of Brest, France, and Bear, France. Of course, we had a battle on the coast in the first land.
Okay, what I'm showing you now is from his division book. These photos were taken by the photographer assigned with their company.
Has some obstacles on the beach which carried an explosive on the end of each one of them. So if you hit it, it exploded with any boats coming in. There's one of the boats with the gate dropped on the front. The whole thing, and you moved out. That boat hauled about 30 people. And we had to wade to shore. We loaded them boats off the ship, and they supposed to be rendezvous out there until all of them got loaded and move into the beach with the press going in. And the coxswain on our boat, when we got loaded, he went straight in, and we was the first concern. And there was a sandbar there we got behind, and of course everybody seemed to be stunned. They had protection behind the sandbar. Of course, the lieutenant, we had Bangalore torpedoes, which shoved them together, shoved them under there's a double apron barbed wire fence on top of the hedgerow. They took them Bangalore torpedoes and blew the fence out. We moved through there to inland. If I ain't mistaken, all of us made it to shore, but we lost 2 or 3 men after we got on shore. There's Sergeant Surgoinsville, which was in my company. He got the Congressional Medal of Honor. He captured about 33 or 34 prisoners and brought them out by himself.
Okay, what
Out of a
happened?
gun in place. Where he's at, the Germans was underground and had a hole up in the top and had a mortar inside, and a map went around the wall inside and had all the targets on it and the range of it. And they shot that mortar through that hole in the top of the emplacement to the targets around. That's where he got his men out of there.
And what happened to him?
Huh?
What happened to him?
Oh, he was killed later. He walked out in front of a machine gun, and they riddled him. There's your hedgerows that we had. See, the enemy was stationary behind that. We had to move, which was a dangerous situation, moving from one hedgerow to the other. And you know, them hedgerows used as fence there in France. And we was back over there a few years back, and there wasn't no hedgerow. And tore them all out and built fence. And that tank, they had some of them with them probes on the front that they punched holes in the hedgerows, and the engineers put explosive in it and blowed them out before the tanks could move through. How long was he in the Army? 4 years, 3 months, and 10 days. I can remember that.
Yes.
I was in combat 82 days before I got wounded.
How were you wounded?
How were you wounded?
Shrapnel from shell. They come out of the sky. It had to because I was in a slit trench laying down. In the breast trench. That's where their sub-pens were. And they had them all the way. And the metal on that's about 12, 14 inch thick. And you can see where our artillery hit and they couldn't penetrate it. And I assume, don't know, that the shrapnel from the shells that hit that thing bounced into the sky and a piece come down and hit me.
Where were you hit?
Where were you hit? Where did the shrapnel hit you?
In the buttocks.
Where did you get wounded? What part?
Breast France.
Okay.
That's where the sub-pens was.
Austin,
Other people killed.
how many people do you think you killed?
Well, I can't answer that. I don't know.
Maddie,
What was D-Day like?
what was D-Day like for you? How did you feel?
Well, they asked me if I was scared. Well, of course I was scared, but I didn't realize what was happening. I was like, when we was cut off up there at St. Louis, told the planes in to run the tanks out, which had us surrounded. And the first one peeled off. He had his guns open and it looked like he was coming right at me. And one of my men asked me what was wrong with me. And I said, nothing, and I know of it. And I said, why are you asking? He said, you're quiet as a sheep. But I didn't realize that.
Okay.
Oh.
Quietly, if you'll push your